What's going on, gamers and collectors? DGC back with another video. Winter Backlog Challenge. It's finally over. Needless to say, I didn't win. I only finished Panzer Dragoon Orta. I did about half of Yakuza 0. I loved it, and I'm really desperately going to jump into that franchise full force in this year and just do Yakuza 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's the order I'm going to play them in. Jet Set Radio, still want to finish that at some point this year, but it didn't happen. What was the other ones? Drawing a huge blank on that. I don't remember. Oh, Gun Valkyrie, I beat about half of that. And the final one was... Oh, Shining Force 3 didn't even put it into play yet. Just going to be honest. A couple people didn't make it to the end. Mr. Venegas, he tried. He didn't make it to the end. Cybernetic Slayer, he bowed out really quickly because he's now doing... he's really getting competitive in the Tekken 7 scene, which is really cool. So, congrats. I hope you make it pretty far in that, my man. And let's see. The winner of the Fall Backlog Challenge, which made it possible to even have the Winter Backlog Challenge, Tylord Stevenson Steve, he finished 4 of his games, and he did not finish the last one. However, he did make his final update video. Very good video, Steve. He really enjoyed Shenmue, and it was like a life-changing gaming experience for him, and now it's one of his top 5 games. So for me, that's awesome, and I'm glad that the Winter Backlog Challenge helped you find a new game that you just, you really fell in love with and you truly enjoyed. So, and then you have Corey, Maine-ly Gaming. He that was formerly Pillar of Conflict. He was the winner of the original one that I did, which was the Summer Backlog Challenge, I believe. Yeah. So he did quite a few games. I actually watched him beat every single one of his games except Yee's. He live streamed them all, and it was really fun to watch him do it. Like, watch him play Condemned and get a little freaked out with it on a 360 live, and when you got the homeless people attacking you with all these weapons and stuff. It was just really fun to watch, and we were all just hanging out in the comments and chatting away, and it was just a great time. And then he did this one game that I really want to get, and I can't remember the name of it now. For the Genesis, it was like a vertical, like run and gun, like on the ground kind of thing. I forget what it's called, but I'll have to go back because I do want to get that at some point. And I don't think it was too expensive of a game. So I enjoyed all his stuff. And then Jiggly, he's been a contestant in all of them, I believe. He finished first, actually. He did Sonic Mania. He did... I honestly can't remember all his games. And then CatsGamesWhatever finished as well right at the end there. He did a lot of the games that I actually really love. He did Binary Domain, he did Phantasy Star Universe, he did Aliens Colonial Marines, I believe. And that game gets a lot of hate that it shouldn't. Like, honestly, I'm not going to say it's a great game, but I think if you find it for under $5, you should give it a playthrough if you like the Aliens franchise, which I love it. So I would say that it is a great game to play if you like the Aliens franchise. And they did a couple other games, obviously, because there was 5 games that you had to beat. So the winner is... Let's watch the wheel. Hey, so what's going on, guys? The Winter Backlog Challenge is finally over. I got the okay from all the participants to just go ahead and do the drawing early, but by the time you're seeing it, it's okay, because either the people that didn't finish and said that they were bowing out of the challenge said that to me, or the people that did finish finished before the deadline. So it's okay that I'm doing it early, and I just quite frankly want to get this done and over with, just being honest. So yeah, let's go ahead and enter these names in. We'll do the drawing, and then we'll see who wins. Good luck to all the 3 participants that did finish on time. And for anybody that didn't win or did not finish, I still appreciate you all doing the challenge. I know Tylord really fell in love with Shenmue. I know that Catman really enjoyed Phantasy Star. I know Jiggly really enjoyed Sonic Mania. And Corey really did a bang-up job, Maine-ly Gaming, He streamed all four. Actually, he streamed all 5 of his games, beating them all. I did catch all 4 of the first ones, him beating each one of the 4 first ones, and then Yee's, which he did last. I didn't catch him beating it, but I did see it in his compilation video. I did watch him play it a few times on stream. So, and Mr. Venegas, he did quite a few games on his Genesis collection, but sadly he didn't end up finishing. But as long as everybody had fun playing these games, had some great experiences with it, then that was the whole point of the backlog challenge. That's why I do it, so that we as collectors play some of our backlog and enjoy some of these games that frankly would just be sitting on your shelf not being played. And you know, from a lot of what you guys said on different Sega games, I want to try some of these games out at some point. So, but enough talking, Alex. Let's get to this damn drawing and see who won. Alright, so here we've got a fresh page. When it has all the countries in here, that means it hasn't been fiddled with yet. And then you can see all the names have not been entered yet, so we're going to go ahead and add so Jiggly. He was in here from the last contest. And then let's see, Catman, Cats, Games, whatever. And then the last person was Maine-ly Gaming. Okay, so then we need to go ahead and apply wheel changes. Alright guys, so let's see here. We got Maine-ly Gaming here, CatsGamesWhatever here, so Jiggly. Let's go ahead and hit that spin. And Maine-ly Gaming, you are the winner, my friend. I appreciate everybody coming out, and yeah, thanks for the support on this. And Corey, I really hope you enjoy this Saturn. Hope it gets you into it, because I know you've never been a fan of it. I'm going to be sure to burn you some really good titles to play with it, so hopefully you enjoy it. Okay, so Maine-ly Gaming won. CatsGamesWhatever was in the contest as well, and then obviously also Jiggly was in the wheel as well. So, Maine-ly Gaming actually ended up texting me and saying, you know, I know that Jiggly really desperately wanted that, because if you're not aware of this, Oso Jiggly is actually run by 2 brothers, one of them being Segalacious and one actually being Oso Jiggly. So Segalacious is the one that I'm like more or less friends with, and he's obviously a huge Sega nut, like as I am a Nintendo nut. There's actually 5 Nintendo posters here, you just can't ever see him. He is a Sega nut. So he really wanted the prize, which is a upside down modded Sega Saturn, region free, provided by my modder, Rocker Gaming, link in the description for his channel, because this will allow him to finally play some of the ridiculously overpriced, well, they're not overpriced, I mean, you know, Panzer Dragoon Saga is incredibly rare, so is the price justified by it being that rare? That's up for you to decide. I would never buy it, even if I was incredibly loaded. I just don't think I could pay that much for a game. But I now have a burnt copy, and I'm also going to be sending the winner a burnt copy. So, with that being said about Jiggly, Maine-ly Gaming got into it that, you know, Jiggly really wanted it. He's a huge Sega guy. You know, would you be okay with trading it, me trading it to Jiggly for some Master System games? So for those of you that aren't aware, Maine-ly Gaming is actually going for a complete North American Sega Master System collection, which is really cool. That's a lot of focus on his channel. He does a lot of Master System videos, and they're really well done, and I really enjoy them. It's actually how I found his channel, and now we're friends. So it's really cool. But so he does a lot of Master System content. Jiggly ended up giving him 2 or 3 complete in box games for this in trade, so I'm going to be shipping it to him, and because I'd be shipping it to either one of them regardless. And then Jiggly has already shipped Maine-ly Gaming the 3 Master System games that, you know, they made in the trade. So with that being said, Jiggly wanted to get Panzer Dragoon Saga, because I said I'd burn 10 discs, not 10 games, but 10 discs. So he got Panzer Dragoon Saga, Shining Force Scenario 1, 2, 3, Street Fighter 03, which is Alpha 3 in America, which we never... Did we get that? I don't think we did. That was only in Japan, so that's why he wants that. Burning Rangers, and something else that was super expensive. I'll have to look at the texts. But yeah, so he ended up getting about 10 discs from me that I'll be burning, and then I'll be mailing this out to him. Hopefully he really enjoys this. Honestly, I can't think of anybody that it really should have gone to except for Jiggly. Not that anybody didn't try. Everybody tried their damnedest to win. If I was loaded, I'd love to give every one of my subscribers a badass modded Sega Saturn, but I'm not loaded, so I can't do that. So again, thanks to my modder, Rocker Gaming, for providing this prize. It's frankly, he offered it. I didn't even ask him. He was just like, dude, I totally want to donate a prize, and I was like, okay, that's awesome. So definitely check out his channel. He does a lot of modding videos, but he also does some collection videos, some pickup videos. Just a very gaming-centric channel with an emphasis on modding. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you'll be into the channel. If you like pickups, you'll like that too. He actually recently just did a top 5 Sega Saturn Capcom fighting game, which was a really cool video, and that actually showed me a lot of cool games that I then in return burned for my modded Sega Saturn. So with all that being said, Maine-ly Gaming won. He in return traded it to Jiggly for a couple of games. All the other people that participated, I do appreciate it. I do have some bad news though. We are not going to be doing a spring backlog challenge just due to, frankly, me not wanting to. Trying to keep up with everybody, and everybody not keeping up with the rules, and kind of just tweaking the rules and modifying them and doing it the way they want. Oh, I don't have shoot 'em up games, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. And then, it just got too much to bear for me, and people wanting to change the rules and tweak it the way they wanted to, like it was their contest and they were hosting it and giving away the prize, which in reality, I was the one giving away the prize. Aside from this one, which was donated, but I'm still giving it away. But so with that being said, I'm going to tweak some stuff, and there will be a summer backlog challenge is what I meant to say, here in the first day of summer. So if you're watching this, it's because you're kind of remotely interested in doing these, then get ready for a summer one. It's going to be a handheld related summer backlog challenge. I can't say what it is yet because I haven't finalized it. Could be PSP games, could be PSP Go games, could be PS Vita, could be Game Boy, could be GBA, could be DS, 3DS, Atari Lynx. I don't know yet. I haven't figured it all out yet. Sometime in the near future I will figure it out, and I will announce that ahead of time so that people can actually get involved in this and see that it is quite frankly fun. Like, I was texting Steve throughout the entire time he was playing Shenmue 2. It was like watching somebody play a video, or I guess read somebody playing a video game for the first time. The excitement and enthusiasm that he had to beat Shenmue 2 was just, it was unreal. Like, he really just loved that game. I can't even stress that enough. Like, he genuinely loved that game. And it was cool to have influenced him to beat that game that he really just fell in love with. So, and Maine-ly Gaming, he enjoyed all his. Jiggly enjoyed playing Sonic Mania. I remember him mentioning that. CatsGamesWhatever, he does these backlog blitz videos where it's basically like a micro review of each game. So he did one for each 5 of the games that he did, and yeah, so those are all the people that entered. That was the prize. Summer backlog challenge is coming eventually. The first day of summer is when it's going to happen, but giving you a heads up now. What the prize will be for that, I actually already know, and it's actually another thing being donated by my modder. However, you don't get to know what it is just yet. So with all that being said, go check out all these channels I've mentioned in the video. They all have really great content, all good friends of mine at this point in time. And if you're watching this and you make it this far in the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, leave some kind of comment down below if you feel inclined to, and as always, peace out for now. Till next time.
Come here, you mother... Oh, shit. This is it, baby.